I'm going to show you how to do is to stylize and warp text. If I zoom in here, Control plus, I'm going to just type a word. I'm going to type it in capital letters. Maybe change the font, play around with that just a little bit. Okay. Now we're going to try stylizing. So go up to Effects, Stylize, sorry, the first one. And you can see all these different effects. Try out some of these effects. You could drop a shadow, and a drop shadow box will pop up. If you click Preview, you can see, you can control the shadow where it's at, how opaque it is, which is how see-through it is. Different modes here will give you different outcomes. You can change the color of it. You could just make it have a glowing edge. You know, changing the colors. You can increase the blur of it. Just play around with the, playing around with all the different settings. I'm going to go back to normal because I can't see it very well. See, okay. There's lots of different effects you can apply. So let's try this again. Copy, paste. Control C, Control V. Stylize, feather. You can make text look like it's feathered. Probably not a good idea to apply a second effect to it. So I'm going to try a new word. Let's see here. Grab this one, copy, paste, maybe try out another stylizing effect. If you give it a feathering effect, preview it, you can see how that will change. 005 and see if that gives it the effect you want. The size of your text also is going to change the way it looks. So play around with those a bit. The next one is text warp. So I'm going to take some more text. Running out of room here. Let's move this up. Notice that I had ungrouped these. So when I select them, I have to select and drag all of them. Okay, so text warp. Let's shuffle this over here. Same thing. You're going to go to the effects menu, and you're going to go down to warp, and you can arc your text. You can play around with how arced it is by setting the options. So you can change the bend and how much, and then this will distort the text. Okay. So different ways for you to warp text. Oops. Let me do the bulge. See what that looks like. It looks like it's kind of bulging out or bubbling out. And that is it for stylize and warp. Play around with those a bit.